Guys, have you ever asked yourself, why is it that in every African country we hear about Nigeria and Ghana, and why is it that Nigeria and Ghana are always having this banter online? Why? Let's watch this video of this Nigerian young man, what he has to say about the relationship between Nigeria and Ghana. Please don't forget to like this video and share. Let's watch the video together, guys.
Have you ever asked the question, what caused the quarrel between Nigeria and Ghana? The history behind it is very long, but let me break it down for you guys. It all started with these guys, the British Empire. The British Empire were trying to colonize the entire Africa, and they needed help to defeat a certain people known as the Ashanti Empire. These guys, the Ashanti warriors, were very stubborn and very difficult to defeat because of their position in West Africa. And so, British Empire made a deal with Ghana to bring Hausa warriors from Nigeria into Ghana to join them to fight the Ashanti and defeat them. This plan worked very well, because that's what happened. Hausa warriors came to Ghana and they joined hands with the Ghanaian warriors and the British warriors to fight against the Ashanti, and they won this war. And because of the deal that the British had with Ghana, they gained independence in 1957, making them the first African country to gain independence in that West African region. This happened in 1957. That was a big win for West Africa, and because many Nigerians were already in Ghana, they decided to stay. And you know how Nigerians behave. Over time, they started bringing their family members, their uncles, their aunties, everybody that they knew was coming from Nigeria to small Ghana. And between 1957 and 1968, there were over 2 million Nigerians in Ghana. Nigerians were taking over the country. And when I say this, I mean this in the sense of business and economic growth. Nigerians are resilient, and it's not today it started. Over time, they were taking over all the businesses. They were becoming as rich as possible. And this wealth that Nigerians were amassing did not give the president at the time joy. This president, his name was Kofi. And because of this, President Kofi passed a law that was known as the Aliens Compliance Order. Basically, this law said that anybody who wasn't from Ghana, that did not pass through the normal migration policy to come into Ghana, should get out. And when he was saying this, he was referring to Nigerians. And because of this, from 1969 to 1970, over 2 million Nigerians were deported back to their country by fire, by force. So at this point, Nigerians were not happy. But what can they do? They had to go home. But because Nigerians had already made so much money and already gained so much knowledge about how to grow an economy, our economy began to boom quicker than their own. This thing was very easy for Nigerians because we have number, both when it comes to people and land mass. And quickly, our economy became 2 times, even 3 times as valuable as Ghanaian economy. Guess what happened? Ghanaians started coming to Nigeria to seek greener pasture. And between that 1970 and 1982, so many Ghanaians had entered Nigeria seeking greener pasture, just the way that Nigerians are going to America to seek greener pasture. That was how it was back then. But in 1983, the president at the time, President Shehu Shagari, who happened to be a military president, decided that these Ghanaians that pursued us back then, what are they doing in Nigeria? Oh yeah, Ghana must go. That was where that famous slogan came. Ghana must go. That was where it came from. And in 1970, in an act that was seen as almost revenge, all the Ghanaians, over 1 million of them, were sent back to their country by deportation. Like I said, I don't want this story to be too long. Between 1970 and now, the banter has been going on. The quarrel was serious back then, but now it's just banter. We are fighting about jollof rice, about football, about electricity. But the truth of the matter is, the beef between Ghana and Nigerians right now is just beef. It's not that serious. Ghanaians love Nigerians and Nigerians love Ghanaians, but we're always fighting online. This fight is not because we hate each other, it's just because the banter is sweet. Nigerians are treating Ghanaians like their younger brother that doesn't have respect for them, and Ghanaians are treating Nigerians as their elder brother that is always bullying them. But like I said, we both love each other, and all this thing that is happening is just banter. It's not deeper than that.
It is sad to know that people would not read and be exhibiting their ignorance openly, especially some of my Nigerian brothers and sisters. This gentleman, or whoever he is, made this comment under my post saying that nothing original about Ghana. My brother, it is nothing is original about Ghana. First of all, your grammar is very bad. The name Ghana came after independence. Yes, it's true. Which isn't original to Ghana. Wow. Do you know the meaning of Ghana? Do you know the genesis of Ghana? I will school you. The name belongs to the present day Mali, Mauritania. Nigeria is named after its area, Niger. Wow. You are so ignorant. Now, the Ghana Empire is one of the most powerful empires in West Africa. First of all, its origination is West Africa. So what made it foreign or not original? Are we all not Africans? Are we all not West Africans? Remember, almost everyone in West Africa has his or her roots from the Ghanaian Empire. Also remember that the rulers of the Ghanaian Empire, then the Ghanaian Empire that you claim is now in Mali, were called Magans, which translates as the rulers of gold. Now, if the Ghana Empire didn't stretch to a shore such as Ghana, how would we have so much gold reserves in our lands? I said earlier that the rulers of the Ghanaian Empire were called Magans, which translates as the rulers of gold. So in short, the land of the Ghanaian Empire was stocked with gold. Nkrumah, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, being a learned man and knows history properly, decided to choose the name Ghana for the modern day Ghana, which was then called Gold Coast because of the quantity of gold that Ghana had. The Europeans referred to Ghana as warrior king, which meant a very powerful state that were very strong and industrious. Gold Coast wasn't originally the name of Ghana. It was the British that named Ghana Gold Coast because of the gold, the excessivity of gold in Ghana or in Gold Coast. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, knowing that the name Gold Coast wasn't originally given to Ghana by a Ghanaian or by a black African, decided to name Ghana after his own heart. Gold Coast was never originally Ghanaian. It was a name given to us by the British. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah chose the word Ghana to evoke the sense of unity and liberation. It was also a reminder to the Ghanaian people of a shared heritage and belongingness to the old Ghanaian Empire. Read history, my brother. Now let's talk about how the name Nigeria was coined. Nigeria was referred to by the British as one of the royal Niger territories. Royal Niger territories because Nigeria was not the only, or is not the only country that has the Niger River passing. The Niger River has about 9 countries passing through it. These countries include, but not limited to, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, just to name 3. Now, why are all these countries not called Nigeria? Because they have the Niger River passing through them. Now, Flora Shawn, a British journalist in the 19th century, coined the name Nigeria. She coined the name out of River Niger because of how she felt the River Niger played a prominent role in the development of Nigeria. Key point, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, out of his sense of unity, chose the name Ghana. A British journalist, and then Papa will be alive. No, a British journalist chose the name Nigeria. Now, which of these 2 names are fake? Answer these questions for me, please.
I've been saying it here, Ghana and Nigerian banter only ends online. If you decide to take those banters offline, it is your own problem, because these 2 countries, we are all Africans and we are not even meant to be having like physical fights. The only country that Nigeria can have banter online with that don't result to physical fights is only Ghana. They can't try that with South Africa. And another thing again, the lady complaining about a Nigerian man saying that there is nothing original about Ghana. That is a wrong statement to use. All these things are what is making Ghanaians get angry whenever they see Nigerians, because most Nigerians tend to look down on the country. But I'll keep on saying it, we are all one. We don't need to fight. We don't need to extend all this hatred, like transfer hatred to ourselves. When you come to Ghana these days, most Ghanaian landlords don't want to render their houses to Nigerians because of what 1 or 2 Nigerians might have done, forgetting that there are other Nigerians that are also good. Just because of one mistake of a Nigerian, it has affected every other person. So, as a Nigerian living in any country, please try to be of good behavior. Don't go about trying to bring down the country you are living in. Don't talk down on their food. Don't talk down on their government. It is none of your business. Focus on what you come down there to the country to do, and leave the rest for the Ghanaians to be the judge. I don't know what you think about this video. Please drop your comment. And the first video I share, please, the history the guy made about Ghana and Nigeria, please, if it is correct, drop your comment in the comment section. Let's educate ourselves more, and subscribe to the channel if you've not. Thank you for always watching my video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.